Hi guys, welcome back to another video. If you're seeing this face for the first time, my name is Dise. If you are a returning subscriber, you're welcome. You guys are the real OGs. Thank you for clicking on this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We're getting to 500 subscribers. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up because I know for a fact they're gonna like it. So here's a POV. You start a course maybe on like UI UX design, and every day you wake up and you say, I'm going to hit this course, I'm going to do this thing today. Yeah, let's go, let's get it. Before you know, it's already 7 p.m. and you find that you haven't done anything with your day, you haven't been productive, you haven't taken your course. This can be like the point of view for a lot of things that you're up to. It can be that you have a 9-to-5 job and you have a business that you want to grow on the side. For some reason, you're actually unable to be productive and do the things that you actually want to do. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing tips that have helped me stay consistent in like all the aspects of my life, in my 9-to-5 job, with content creation, as well with my business. I believe as a person that anything that you're doing, you have to do it well. You have to make sure that whatever it is you're doing, you're putting in like your 100% into it. Even if it's not 100%, with the time that you have, you're making sure that you're being very like efficient with it. So the first thing and the most important thing is to have a plan. Right? So it's not just to say, yeah, I want to take a course. What do you want this course to do for you? Are you trying to be a designer? Are you trying to go into tech? Like, you have to have a plan. And then when you have like a plan, a grand plan, you need to have like smaller plans. I have to post on YouTube. I need to get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is my goal, right? So I have to say, to get to 1,000 subscribers, what is like the average number of videos that they need to have to get to 1,000 subscribers? Do you get? Or what is like the average watch time that they need to have to get to 1,000 subscribers? And then it has to be a case of like, how do I actually do that, right? So I would still say this in regards to like the course that you want to take. You want to take a course online. It means that you have to have like that plan. This is what I want to do, and this is for how long I want to take this course, and these are the things that I want to do to help me take this course, right? So you need to kind of have that plan and then build every other thing around the plan that you have. So number 2 is that you need to have a schedule. Having a plan, I mean, it's great, but when you don't have an actual schedule to implement your plan, it's just a dream, really. So if you say that I want to finish my course and you give yourself like 3 months, I'm going to finish my course in 3 months, it means that every month you need to have like a section of that you've actually achieved. Every month you need to check yourself. You need to see like, what is the thing that I've done this month? Does it fall in line with the plan that I have? It's even better when you have your schedule broken down into days. I mean, you go from like this grand plan, you step it down into like months, and then you step it down into like weeks, and then into days. So every day that I wake up, every day that I leave my room or leave my house, what is it that I want to study? I want to spend 2 hours on this thing. I have to post 7 p.m. on Instagram. It would mean that my post has to be ready by like 6 p.m. and it would mean that before 6 p.m. I'm doing everything that I can do to make sure that my post is prepared or prepped or getting ready or maybe being edited. You have to make sure that you're scheduling things into like the smallest possible time that you can do it, because it's easy to just like say, I want to get things, I want to post on Instagram, but you don't actually think of what is the thing that you want to post, at what time do you want to post. If you're going to be busy and you know that you can't meet up to post this thing, then you can schedule like apps like Canva, there's Unum, a lot of all these apps actually help you schedule like your posts and schedule things that you want to do if it's like social media, right? So having an actual schedule for when you want to do things, it helps you stay more consistent and stay more organized. A good example as well is I have a schedule to post videos every week on YouTube. So it means that I have to make sure I have filmed a video that I want to post every week. It means that I have to assign a day to film. It means that I have to assign time to edit. So all these things go into making the actual schedule to getting what you want to get. So the next thing I want to talk about is that you should give yourself deadlines. I talked about deadlines earlier when I talked about having like months, having your grand plan shortened into like months, into like days. So one thing that has helped me is I set a lot of alarms and I set a lot of like reminders. I want to make sure that during the period of something I'm actually doing it. Like I want to get ready in the morning, I tell you to brush my teeth, I have an alarm for the process of brushing my teeth. It is just to make sure that I'm not extending the time that I'm using to brush my teeth to daydream or to do something else. I mean, it doesn't have to be so intense, like setting alarms for just like how long I have to rub cream on my body. That's just what works for me, right? So I need to know that every process and everything that I'm doing is timed. I need to dress up and step out of the house. I know that it's going to take 30 minutes to get dressed, so I'm going to set an alarm so that in 30 minutes I'm like, oh, you know what, I'm late and I need to leave, right? So having like reminders, having deadlines, having things that will just always prompt in your head that you have something you have to do. Okay, so another one that I want to talk about is that you need to ignore your feelings. Like no matter how you're feeling about getting that task done, you feel, you know what, maybe I'm not good at it, or I'm not like great at this thing, or I don't feel like reading, or if I read I'm not going to understand. Honestly, these feelings, they are very limiting and they don't help you achieve the things you want to achieve. So no matter what it is, you have to actually just like go through that feeling of like, yeah, you know what, I have to just show up, right? The goal in your head is showing up. Like I've showed up, I want to film this video, I've showed up, I've done my makeup, I've sat down, and then what's remaining is just to talk, right? So I have to like get through all the feelings of saying, yeah, what if what I'm saying is not making sense, or what if what I'm reading is not adding up in my head, or what if I can't cope with this thing. You just actually have to do it. So the next thing I'm going to talk about, and I would say it's one of the most important things that has helped me, using planners and journals. See, let me tell you, first of all, the thing that you said that you're going to remember, you're probably not going to remember it. So it's best to just write it down. So have like a journal for anything that you want to do. So I do my best to compartmentalize the things that I'm doing. So I have like journals for every single thing. I have a journal for like content creation, I have a journal for maybe like my thoughts, I have a journal for maybe like my posts, like ideas. I have like different journals for different things. So it means that whenever I'm actually thinking about that thing that I want to do, I want somewhere to be able to like pour that information into to reference later, because I don't want to like have something in my mind and then forget it and then come back at the time that I'm supposed to do. I'm like, oh shit, I was supposed to do that thing that time. Oh shit, I forgot. There's even this app called Notion that my friend talked about in her Medium blog. So I actually went ahead and I installed the app, and it's been so great because you have like all these things in one space. You can see maybe your calendar for the week, you can see like your to-do list, you can see like maybe your sales. You're able to like keep track of your sales. And why I like it is that it's different from having like the physical notebooks where I have like different ones for different things, and if I'm somewhere that I can't like reach the one that I want to pour like thoughts into in that moment, then I can always go to Notion and just like type it down and just have it maybe on my phone, because they have like a mobile app as well. So it's easy for me to kind of like keep track of a lot of the things that I'm doing. So the next thing that I want to talk about, right, the final thing I want to talk about is that you have to be intentional. I would always talk about this thing, like you just have to be intentional about whatever it is that you want to do. Okay, you can't just wake up and say, I want to fly a plane today, and you just like fly a plane. You have to actually take the steps and like every day come with like renewed energy. Like this is a new day, and this is a day for like more opportunities and more things that I can do, and I need to smash my goals, right? And there's no room for negative self-talk, yeah, and whatnot. Okay, you guys, so I hope that these tips have been helpful to you. I hope you have found this video useful. Give it a thumbs up and let me know what you think in the comments. You can also comment some like ways that you've been able to stay consistent, some things that have actually helped you stay consistent, because someone might need that information too.